In this video, we'll be covering how to send an invoice to a member of your club that is in one of your teams, and we'll be covering how to then email that invoice to the member if they don't have access to MyClub or can't get access to the invoice in their account for some reason. So on the members section of the MyClub admin portal, head to Teams and Groups, search for the team that you wish to access. We're going to go into the men's first grade 2024. We click view. It takes us into this team, and from this first page is where we can actually issue an invoice to a member. We're going to select Johnny Masson. We'll select manage and invoice member, but please note, if the member does not have a connected user, as we can see here, you will not be able to send them an invoice. We click invoice member. It brings up the invoice pop-up. We'll put in an amount of $199. It will automatically calculate what the member is going to pay when we include the Stripe fee and the sports block or the MyClub platform fee. You can enter in a due date for this invoice. We can put a description. We click create and send invoices, and that will have issued an invoice to that member. We can now head across to the payment section, and we can see here that we've got one paid invoice from Johnny Masson worth $200 for this particular team. The total payment value or invoice value for this team is $399. The total paid is $200, which is for this invoice here, and the total outstanding is $199. If you want to view only by outstanding, we can click the outstanding button or metric box here to only view outstanding. The same for our paid invoices. We can click the total paid section or group here to only show paid invoices, or we can show all invoices by clicking this one. To actually view the invoice and more information about this individual customer, we click this drop down. This will show us that it's outstanding and still pending. We can see that the invoice has been issued, when it was created, and when it's due based on the date that we entered. And we can now actually view this invoice by clicking view, and that will open a pop-up that both we as the organization and the individual who has received this invoice can see. We can see here there is a custom invoice page. This will actually show the name of your club or organization, and we can add, or you can add via Stripe, customizable payment options, which include Afterpay, Klarna, and those sort of additional payment options for your customers. We're going to click the test card that we've got saved against this account. We'll click pay, and I'm going to jump back to MyClub now, because we can see that while that process is in the background, as soon as it is paid, it will show here as updated as paid. We can now see the total payment value is $399. The total paid is $399 as well. And we can then close this to see both invoices are now paid. These invoices are sent via email to the customer, or to the member or the customer of your club or organization, but they can also access them in their MyClub member portal on mobile and desktop.